So let's get this out of the way from the get-go. Nobody heading into this NBA regular season or into this NBA playoffs thought the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns would be the NBA Finals that we'd be watching. We all thought it would be Lakers and Nets, or we thought it would be Clippers and 76ers, or anybody but the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks. But here we are today, and the Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks are going to be playing each other in the 2021 NBA Finals. So let's stop wasting time, man. Let's hop right into this video, though. Now, I want to metaphorically tip my cap to the Phoenix Suns because they had a hell of a year after going 8-0 in the bubble last year. Monty Williams turned this team around, and they finished with the second best record in the Western Conference and the second best record in the NBA, just one game behind the Utah Jazz. And me as a Jazz fan, I'm still a little bit heartbroken and still a little bit salty, but I'm happy for Chris Paul. As a lifelong diehard Chris Paul fan, I've got nothing but the utmost love and respect for this guy. But now on to the actual finals matchup. If Giannis is healthy, because we all saw Giannis hyperextended his knee back in that Hawks series in the Eastern Conference Finals, I think that Giannis and the Bucks take this series in 6 games. I think that there's just no answer for Giannis, even though Giannis played phenomenal in the regular season versus the Phoenix Suns, and they still lost both of those games. The NBA Finals is a different kind of game, and even though the Phoenix Suns will have home court advantage, I think the Bucks defensively are just the better team, even though Mike Budenholzer is definitely not the coach that Monty Williams is. I like the Bucks winning this series in 6, but if Giannis is not there, I'm taking the Suns to win this series in 6. Now, let me say this, though. If the Bucks want to win this series, Chris Middleton, regardless if Giannis is there or not, is going to have to step up no matter what. He's going to have to play lights out. For the Phoenix Suns, I don't care how good Devin Booker and Chris Paul play. If DeAndre Ayton does not step up, which I believe that he will, the Phoenix Suns are not going to win this series. Devin Booker and Chris Paul can play out of their mind. All of their role players can play well, but if DeAndre Ayton does not step his game up versus Brook Lopez, they have no shot. But if I had to make a definitive guess right now on who's winning the NBA Finals, give me the Milwaukee Bucks in 6. I think even if Giannis comes back game 2, game 3, a little bit late in this series, because I don't think he's going to play by game 1 with a hyperextended knee, I'm still taking the Bucks to win this series in 6. Now, one other thing I would like to move on to when we talk about this year's NBA Finals is the fact that Giannis Antetokounmpo or Chris Paul is going to win one of their rings. One of them is going to get their first NBA ring ever. This is both their first NBA Finals appearance. Now, let me say this, because people say that Chris Paul deserves a ring, and yes, 100%. Even as a diehard Chris Paul fan, yes, Chris Paul definitely deserves a ring. But this ring is way more important to Giannis's legacy than it is to Chris Paul's. Let's look at it like this. Chris Paul's legacy is already defined and lamented regardless if he wins a ring or not, right? Chris Paul is going to go down as a top 5, top 7 point guard of all time. Personally, I have him at 6 or 7, regardless if he wins a ring or not, behind John Stockton and the Big O. Kind of right there at 4 and 5. Chris Paul's already going to go down as a top 7 point guard of all time, nonetheless. Giannis Antetokounmpo, on the other hand, has the opportunity to go down as the greatest player to have ever played the game. Now, before y'all call me crazy, hear me out. Giannis Antetokounmpo is 27 years of age. LeBron didn't get his first ring until he was 27. Michael Jordan didn't get his first ring until he was 28. Giannis at 27 is already a Defensive Player of the Year, a 2-time MVP, and this guy might win his first ring right now. If this guy can continue to play at MVP level until he's 35, 36 years of age, this guy can go down as the GOAT. He has been doing astronomical things that we have not seen since guys like Hakeem Olajuwon, Bill Russell, Shaquille O'Neal, Wilt Chamberlain, you name it. This guy is the next dominant big man throughout the era of our generation of basketball, and Giannis Antetokounmpo can and probably will go down as a top 10 player of all time if he continues to build on his accolades and continues to win rings, and especially the fact that he's staying loyal to a small market says a lot about him. Now, I want to be honest, I am not rooting for the Milwaukee Bucks, nor am I rooting for the Phoenix Suns. I can't root against Giannis, and I can't root against Chris Paul. Both of these guys are both deserving of a ring. Whoever wins, I'm going to be happy for the other one. I'm going to be disappointed for the other side because the other side had a phenomenal year. They've built their team up through young players and through the draft pieces and acquiring the right talent. But nonetheless, I'm picking the Milwaukee Bucks to win this series in 6. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below, who do you guys have winning the NBA Finals regardless if Giannis is healthy or not? And how much do you think that this is going to affect Chris Paul or Giannis's legacy, as I briefly talked about here in the video? I want to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments down below. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys next time, boys. Peace!